Do you consider yourself a leader or are you more of a follower? And it's not a bad thing to be a follower. It just is what it is. Some people are more natural leaders. Some are, we kind of were wired that way. I can remember that my all of my report cards from like kindergarten on would say Valerie is a leader. And that's great to be a natural born leader, although we have to be really careful about that too, right? We can lead people in the wrong direction. But I think most people aren't natural born. And that's good news. Everyone can develop better leadership skills, even those of us that are natural born leaders. However, the bottom line is this: no matter whether or not you consider yourself a leader, you are. Somebody's watching you. And it's not just one somebody, people are watching you. And so we are all leaders to somebody in some way. So I think it's really important for everyone to think about leadership. And I don't mean that in the way of running a company necessarily or leading an organization. I'm talking about even just in our own lives. What I think happens though is that either you don't feel like you're that kind of a person that's a leader, or you don't feel ready. So, I don't have all my skills honed. And once I get it all figured out, then I'll become a leader. Yeah, well, guess what? Nobody's ever going to have everything all figured out. The good news is, in order for you to lead someone else, and by the way, I'm assuming we're all leading in a positive way, right? In order for you to lead another person, to inspire that person, to give them hope, you just have to be a little further along than them. I remember when I wrote my first book, I was thinking, well, what if, no one thinks it's good? Because I don't have it all figured out. I have these concepts, these ideas, these things that have helped me, but I don't have it all figured out. I'm far from having it all figured out. That was that apprehension, right? That anxiety, that fear. But then I realized all I had to have was it figured out a little bit more than someone else to help them come up behind me and hopefully even move past me. So that, see, what's so cool about that is, what if you only got to where you are and stopped? I don't think you will, but what if you did? And then people shot past you. You inspired someone and then they shot past you in their growth and development. Man, that is such incredible leadership. So I guess my point is, sure, you have to be ready in certain ways depending on what you're doing to lead, but in everyday life, don't be afraid that you don't have it all figured out. Don't be discouraged or worried that you have to get this far before you could use your story to help somebody else, before you could use your experience, your knowledge, your wisdom. We all gain amazing, incredible wisdom on our trips through life, but we waste it because we're afraid. We waste it because we don't think we have it all figured out. So here's when you will have it all figured out if you work every single day as hard as you can to be the best leader you can. Here's when you're going to have it all figured out. Never, right? It's never going to happen. So that's why I want to encourage you to do it now. I mean, right now, I have stepped into this world of writing fiction for youth. I mean, it's crazy because adults are enjoying it too, but this is nothing like I've ever done in my life. I mean, it is really out there, but it's not. Because all of my experience, all of my wisdom, the things that I've worked on and learned and led in the adult space completely translates to this as well. But even if you're going to lead in a brand new area that you don't necessarily have experience in that particular area, you do have life experience, my friend. Everybody has, like I said, knowledge, wisdom, experience, unique traits. Don't be afraid to step up and be a leader. And what if it's just a leader to one other person? It's a neighbor, it's a family member, it's a friend, it's a stranger you meet. The world is in desperate need of leaders. And I'm a firm believer that you are one of them.